Hi everybody. Today is the 19th. It is a Thursday, and it's about 10 p.m. So day's almost over, and tomorrow will be the 20th of February, 2026. So I go to dialysis tomorrow. Again, last dialysis treatment this week. I'm not sure if I'm going to be posting more videos. This may be my last, at least for a while. It's just too hard to see the forest from the trees. I'm so close to the situation. I can't really distance myself to see how I am or how I feel. It's a rough going all the time. I'm happy though to be home, to live independently. I certainly want to be independent as long as I can be. That's for sure. Group home, rest home, whatever, is not for me. Definitely not something I would voluntarily want. It's just not, no real privacy. The care is subpar. There's just no real assistance where you're looking for help. Other people's help so you can help yourself. And so here at home, it's great. I have home care. The people are great. They definitely are here to assist me in my life, leading my life and having a life. So I'm grateful for that. And being grateful is all you really have anyway. It's your gratitude for life and appreciation for life. So, not wanting to sound pessimistic here, but I had a lady who I knew. Her name was Elizabeth Llewellyn. She was the mother of a student of mine. And Elizabeth was dying of cancer. And she was a great inspiration to me. When I read philosophy books like Story of Socrates, the basic philosophers taught that no greater teacher is there than one that can show you how to die, how to live and how to die. Because in life and in death is where you meet yourself, where you find who you are and what you're really about, and what life's about. And so Elizabeth was like that. She was an artist, painter, first-rate artist. She made a wonderful drawing. I think I have it here. Let me grab it. Let's see. It just occurred to me. She made this drawing for me. This is Elizabeth. This was just a few weeks before she died. Probably the last thing she did was make this watercolor painting. And she was an abstract artist. She could paint in great detail, in amazing ways. And she could paint like a child and communicate a lot in very simple ways as well. So she was an abstract artist and also could paint realistic portraits and paintings. And so she made this one painting for me, or of me. It's called Nelson's Aquarium, Elizabeth Llewellyn, 95, it says at the bottom. And I came across this when I was moving back here to my apartment. I wanted to save that photo of this painting, put a frame back on it, and put it on my wall. And it's called Nelson's Aquarium. That's the name of the painting, Nelson's Aquarium. And so Elizabeth always had a vision of people, of the world. She was visionary, as any real artist is a visionary person. And so her idea of me was, or Nelson's Aquarium, was that she seemed to see that even though it doesn't seem that way, perhaps, but my life is this aquarium that she painted. You'll notice it doesn't have any walls. There's no walls on this aquarium because there's nothing really containing me at all. It has no boundaries, no limitations. And she could see that's how I saw the world and appreciate it. Just her ability to just appreciate me, just as I was, really endeared me to her in a powerful way that I didn't even feel with my own family, because my family always wanted me to be something for them. They didn't seem to show much interest in who I wanted to be for myself. So I didn't want to live my life with according to limitations. I believe that we determine our limitations and the limitations we want to live in. And that's how life is. And that doesn't mean that we cannot go beyond those things. But your boundaries are things that concern you. And so you're able to be mindful of things that are of concern to you. And that to me would be a full and enriched life. And Elizabeth's impressed that upon me as a human being, how she was. There was no sense of death around her, even though she was dying of cancer, and it was obvious because the cancer growth was here in her neck, and yet you had no feeling. Often when you're around people who are dying, you have this sense of pending doom, and I never had that feeling or sense of that from her at all, ever. So I asked her one time. I said, "Well, Elizabeth, what is that? Because I never feel that you're not going to really seem concerned about death or dying." And she said, "Well, that's because all my life as an artist I've been trying to paint a rainbow, and rainbows, and but when I die, I'll become the rainbow. The thing that I cannot portray, I cannot express, I'll become the expression of that which I aspire to be." And so I thought, wow, that's the most beautiful definition of heaven I think I've ever heard, is that you will be what you hope to be, what you really want to be, and who you really are. And I think that's beautiful. So I just want to share those thoughts with you. Dialysis is boring. Fortunately, I'm able to direct the session to some extent with so I usually prefer, I have been making improvements, but it's so many variables involved that just makes my head spin when you start trying to diagnose yourself or try to even understand what the doctors are saying. So I get tired of it. I really just want to concentrate on my practice, my interests, which are music and teaching music and an artistic expression, finding your own voice, your own personality within your own particular style or approach to music. So I have a book in mind I wanted to write. I'd call it INFJ Survival Guide. That just happens to be my personality type if you studied MBTI. And INFJs are sometimes we're thought of being kind of snowflake people, that we don't make sense to most people. And so we, just to be able to survive in our own way is a challenge. But we have a strong need or desire to express ourselves through our life and through the way we want to live and how we want to present to other people. So I myself, I'm wanting to be authentic. I just feel that I need to be transparent as much as I can with you and with myself. So I appreciate all your prayers. I appreciate your support. Your You can still support me on a GoFundMe thing if you so are able, or I have millions of videos on TikTok and whatnot. But I haven't really wanted to reach out to new people so much through social media as just to reconnect with the people I know, people I like yourselves, people I know, people I love, and people who support me and been loyal to me for all these many years. And I think about my teachers, my people that are inspirational to me personally, who are now long gone, are no longer with us, and some students and friends who've also passed on. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all the friendship. I'm grateful for all the relationships that I've had. And so, yeah, I just don't know that I can just keep doing this because I'm just talking about it all the time. And I just want to concentrate just on more on just my own life, how I want to live my life from here on, and how I want to explore the world from from here. All right. So I love you all. Take care of yourselves. God bless you, and goodbye.